Hi, this is Kirk from livingafield.com. I'd like to welcome you to our video learning series, The Plants That Surround Us. Plants can have many common names. All too often, though, the same common name is used for multiple plants. As you may imagine, this can become rather confusing. One of these plants is an edible and medicinal powerhouse. The other is the most toxic plant in North America. Unfortunately, they are both commonly called hemlock. You can see how mistaking the two might cause a very serious problem. To eliminate any confusion, we use botanical names. They're always Latin, not just because using them makes us sound highly intelligent, which of course it does, but also because Latin is a dead language, and as such, it does not evolve. The plant we're going to be discussing today is Amaranth, a continental delight. The botanical name of Amaranth is Amaranthus hybridus. Here are a couple of pictures of Amaranth. The first one is a young plant, and the second is the plant in flower. The common names for Amaranth are Indian spinach, pigweed, slim amaranth. It is native to the entire United States as well as Canada, Mexico, and South America. It is a member of the Amaranthus family, which is the Amaranth family. It is a coarse-looking herbaceous perennial. Typically, Amaranth gets to be about 3 or 4 feet tall, but I have heard about it growing much taller under good conditions. The leaves are arranged alternately along the stem. They are ovate to lance shaped, meaning oval or shaped like a lance head, and they're coarse, and they grow from a long petiole. The petiole is the stem of the leaf. The main plant stem is stout, coarse, and hairy. The roots are red in color, and this plant typically flowers in late summer to early autumn. The flower is really dense. It looks coarse, bristly. They're green flowers. They're inconspicuous. They're really difficult to notice, but there's so many of them that they bear mention. The flowers are surrounded by hair-like bracts. Each plant can produce up to 200,000 seeds, so this is an excellent source of protein. Amaranth has been cultivated as a food crop for thousands of years. As a matter of fact, the Aztecs grew it as their main source of food. It's a diverse genus with numerous species found throughout the world. Most of them grow right next to each other, actually. And luckily, all are edible. Amaranth grow along roadsides, in fields, and waste areas. You can find them pretty much everywhere. You use the leaves in late spring to early autumn, and once the seeds ripen, you can use them from autumn into early winter. You gather enough of them, you can store them throughout the year. The leaves are high in vitamin C. You can cook the tender leaves just like you would spinach, or you can add them to salads. I like to just munch on them as I'm walking along. Unfortunately, some species can be pretty, I don't want to say taste gross, but let's say they're unpalatable. So it would be wise to sample a couple before you go picking a whole bunch of them. Once the seeds ripen, you can remove them from the stalk. Just pull off the seed heads, rub them through your hands over some sort of a catch basin, and then, winnow away the chaff that remains. Typically what I do is I pick up whole handfuls of it, lift it up, and kind of blow gently as I drop it or let it fall from my hands, and it blows away the chaff. The seeds are really nutritious. They're high in protein. They contain vitamin E and B complex. Typically the way that you cook them is just like you would rice or quinoa. As a matter of fact, amaranth is very closely related to quinoa. You just take a 2-to-1 mixture, typically like a cup of seeds, and you mix it with 2 cups of stock, bring it to a boil, let it cook about 25 to 30 minutes. You'll see that the seeds will actually break open a little bit, and it almost looks like they sprout, and then you're ready to eat them. The seeds also can make a really nutritious flour. You can grind up the seeds. I've never really had great luck with that. Typically what I'll do is I'll add the seeds to like bread dough or something like that, and then you have a really protein-packed loaf of bread. I know of no medicinal uses for Amaranthus. Amaranthus hybridus has no toxic lookalikes, and I know of no drug interactions concerning Amaranthus hybridus. It's a really safe plant. Amaranthus hybridus is a genus of highly nutritious food sources used by indigenous peoples for millennia. I hope you get out into the natural world and harvest some for yourself. This is a plant that is worth your time. It's easy to identify, it grows all over the place, and it's highly nutritious. Get out and get some for yourself. Have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this course. If so, please try one of our other online courses. You might also be interested in one of our guided plant walks. You can find all of our training opportunities on our website at livingafield.com. I would appreciate you taking a moment and emailing me your feedback on this video to videos@livingafield.com. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.